Hello, this is Miranda with My Scrappy Life. Welcome back to my channel, and this is day number 4 with Christmas Memories with Miranda and Lisa. This layout is called, or the theme that we picked for today was Family Fun, a tradition of your family. So my tradition is we make chocolate chip cookies. Actually, it's my husband's tradition. I'm not much of a baker, but my husband is. Or he likes to do it. I don't know if he likes to do it all the time or not, but he does like to do the baking, and I tend to burn mine, so I'll do the layouts, he'll do the cooking. But I decided today for this layout, this particular layout, to do some watercoloring, and you will see I felt like I was struggling really bad with this. Watching the video a couple of times before I started doing the voiceover, it doesn't look as bad as it felt while I was going through this. I had to do this up 4 times to get it from an hour's worth of videoing down to the 18 minutes that it is. So you see that it looks like I'm doing it really fast, but really it took me quite a while. Plus, when I filmed this, my daughter ended up having a cold. She's better now, but when she was having a cold, I had to go to a doctor's appointment and come back and all this kind of stuff. So you see me here putting it on watercolor paper, and I'm mixing my watercolor paints that I have from Close to My Heart, and the browns that you saw that I was using in what I call kind of a cheaper brand brush, and I couldn't stand it. So I had to switch over, and I actually grabbed my Close to My Heart, my blending paint brushes that I have, and it works better, but I just feel like I kept struggling. The cut file I will link in the description below, but it is called Good Things Happen to Those That Bake. And I felt that this title was really good for the theme, and it worked out well because my daughter's face in these pictures and what my husband and my daughter are doing in the pictures I thought were really cute. I got this paper out, and this is from the Pebbles collection. The Pebbles collection papers, and I was trying to emulate some of the colors on there, and it actually turns out pretty good. I did some browns, I did some reds, I did some greens, and I know a lot of people always struggle with reds because, oh my gosh, it may look like blood on the layouts and whatnot. So I made sure that I mixed them, and you can tell that I mixed the colors here and there just to get what I wanted to achieve. And in the end, at the close-ups and everything else, you will see that it actually looks really, really good. I just felt while I was doing this layout and all of the watercoloring that I had done, I just struggled a little bit with it because I felt like I don't know, I felt like I wasn't getting the right colors or something, but now looking at it and doing the video and the voiceover that I'm doing now, it actually looks really good. But I just picked out some other different colors, and I tried to make sure that they look good. And like I said, this was probably the longest time. I got out that dauber because I wanted to, you'll see me get out white paint from Shimmers. It's the, let me see what they're called. It is the Acrotones, and it's the white one. And there is a measuring cup there, right there. I got it out, and then that's what I painted it white. And then when I start to pull this off, I actually back the bigger pieces, like where the bowl is at, and the cup with the papers in the background. So once I get them all pulled up, there, yay! And I gutted this paper, and I got out one of the Close to My Heart's regular papers, and I placed it down, because I wanted a plain background, but I also wanted a little bit of a border, and I felt that the page that I picked worked out perfect. So you'll see me here play around with the pictures. They don't end up being the way that looked like. But I know that I'll be cutting out here soon, I think. But I have to go to the appointment and come back, and I have to do this in a couple of different times. So it'll look a little bit choppy, but I'm trying to make sure that it's not as choppy. And here I go, I start to back. This piece of paper here is actually the gut pieces of or the piece that I got from the back. And I like this one because it has the spoons and the gingerbread, and I just wanted the bowl to have those types of tones in it, so it looks like we're mixing up, you know, the spoons and the gingerbread and, you know, the goodies of Christmas in the bowl. And then I also back the spoon and the rolling pin. That's also part of this little part of this cut file here. And I back that, and it's just a small little piece that I'm backing, but it's enough to see it when you see it in the close-ups. You will see what I am talking about, that you'll see it. There's a little mark in both of them. And like I said in the pictures that I was talking about, is that this is my husband baking cookies with Kaylin, our daughter. And this is where I start to place the cut files. And I get out my smaller Stampin' Up! Tape runner, and it does run out, so you'll see in here in a little bit that you'll see it just sitting there, and I have to go get a refill. But I'm just placing all of those little pieces down. I get out my tweezers because these two mats for my Cricut are a little sticky yet. They're semi brand new, and so the smaller pieces don't quite come off. So you'll see me use my tweezers. And I'm just placing all of these words to make sure that they're all good to go. And I keep them in order so I don't lose the place of it. And I just kind of place this almost to the T of the way the cut file looks when I cut it out. It changes just a little bit, but not too much. And I do here in just a little bit, it'll switch over and it'll look like I came back. Because I did. I went to my daughter's appointment, and then there we go. So I had to redo it. I'm sorry for the adjustment there. So here I come back to finish up the cut file and to finish out the layout as well. I hope that you guys are having a great Christmas season. And if you guys don't celebrate Christmas or the holidays, I just hope you guys are having a great December. And if you guys are doing a December daily, I hope you guys are keeping up on it and keeping your goals through that, because I know that it can get definitely crazy during this time. And it's almost done. I'm almost finished here. And that's the measuring cup that I was talking about. That's white. That's what I used the white paint on, just to give it a little extra oomph to it. And then I do back it as well. I find another piece, I kind of go through it and figure out which one I want. So you will see me a couple of times go through it, and I figure out which ones that I want. And this one has little peppermints on it, and I made sure that when I placed it down that the pieces, the one little line that runs down the measuring cup actually has 3 or 4 little measuring or the peppermints that'll run through it, so it looks kind of neat as well. So Here is a doily. I told you guys, gals, that I do use doilies, but like I said, my good friend, here I go. See, I told you, the runner runs out and I have to go get it, so I'm sorry that you're waiting for me to get it, but it gives me time to, and I struggle with this goofy thing. I don't know why I didn't want me to put it back on, but it is a running joke between my good friend Jennifer and myself about these doilies. But I do use one, so she'll be ecstatic that I did use a doily in one of my layouts. So that'll be fun for her when she watches this video. So here I go. I'm just going through all the papers. I don't end up actually using all of the papers, but I do pull them out and I back them onto the pictures. And I just cut them out. I just randomly pick some papers and I put it on there. I just wanted the pictures to have some different backings to them. They aren't the same. I did do each picture differently. I just wanted to add some more color to it and then to match up with the colors that I have on the layout already with the cut file. This layout is actually really simple, and it's not it's actually, there isn't really much that I did to it. The only thing that took me the longest, I would have to say, is the cut file and painting it. And, you know, just getting it placed down. The rest of it came pretty easily. For that, here I go and I fussy cut these poinsettias out, and I place them on the pictures. You'll see me here in a little bit. So you'll watch me fussy cut. I didn't fussy cut very many, so I just left this in. I could have probably cut this out, but I just decided not to. I just wanted to show, hey, you can fussy cut. Put it on 4 times to make it look like that we just did this quick. But, so here I go, I'm fussy cutting. Maybe I should have cut it out because now it's kind of like dead air. But, you know, it is what it is. So if you could, as you're watching me fussy cut, if you could, leave me a comment down below on what you guys use for watercolors and what you guys use for brushes. I really like my watercolor set that I have from Close to My Heart. They have wonderful colors and I can do a lot of different mixing with them. So it's mainly the brushes and whatnot that you do use for the watercolors. Just drop a comment down below. I kind of want to see what you guys think that I could have probably have done different, because I did leave the whole watercoloring scene in my layout because I was struggling. I wanted to see what you guys thought, and I knew I could put this on, you know, 4 or 5 times to speed it up so it wasn't so long for you guys to literally sit there and watch everything. So, but here I go. I put the poinsettias in places. I just like the flowers. I thought they were really a cute idea just to place something different in there. And then I grab out Simple Stories little stickers. So when I bought the Pebbles collection, I seriously thought that I grabbed some some stickers and whatnot for this collection, but I guess I just bought the paper pad. So I had to find other pictures or other stickers that worked with this. So I found a Simple Collection story, or Simple Stories and Echo Parks sticker collection that I had in my stash, The Echoes Park is an older collection, and then the Simple Stories is one that came out. And I'll link everything down below because I think I'm getting the Pebbles and the Simple Stories mixed up. So I gotta make sure I got the right name. So please look down below, because my little, I guess my list, if you want to call it that I'm using, I think I mixed it up. So on this sticker pad here from Simple Stories, I found one that says #Mary and #Believe, and I just put them down in the corner of the pictures. I just thought it was kind of cool to add some hashtagging on the layout. And there's the Echo Park. It's called The Story of Christmas. And I try to use different things on there, and I was trying to place. Oh, that actually didn't look too bad putting in there. I tried placing a bunch of different things, and I just really couldn't find anything other than these few little candy canes. And then I tried putting the frame around, but then all of that work that I didn't like it. And then here I go, I start to do my journaling, and then I realize, duh, Spiegel Mom Scraps has sequins. And so I went and grabbed the sequence that's called Woodsy Wonderland, and what do? Put sequins all over. I think almost every layout that I have done so far, because I kind of skipped around when I did these layouts to prep them to get them ready for our 10 days. I skipped around. I didn't do them in order, because some of the layouts I was able to get done right away because I had memories that I haven't scrapbooked or did a process video or a layout with, and then some of them I had to wait to actually like go to Starbucks and get my Starbucks cups, because every year I've already did a layout with my cups, so I have to get, obviously I have to go, and every time that I go I forget to take a picture right now, and I want to make sure I get the right cup and all that stuff. You know, it's Starbucks. So I kind of skipped around, but I think almost all of my layouts so far that I have done, and I have done at this point for this particular video, I have done already 4 layouts for the 10 days, and every one of them has a sequence of some sort. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I got out this to add just a little bit more bling, and it just finished out the paper. I just finished out my dots. Like I said, I do Tombow Mono and my tweezers, and I just pluck them down, and it works out perfect. So here are my still shots. Thanks for checking in, and make sure you check on Lisa's channel. Have a great day. Bye!